Hello and welcome. My name's Carrie and this is a short flow to bring us some happy hips. No props are needed, but if you'd like a blanket to put underneath your knees while we're on hands and knees, feel free to go grab that and find yourself in a seat. So this class is aimed at targeting the hips, hip flexors, glutes and quads. Whether you've been sitting all day at work, lifting weights, cycling, walking, running, it's great for everybody. Even if you're not doing anything, hip health is so important, and it allows us to walk stairs, sit down and stand up without pain, and a myriad of other things in life. So I invite you to find a seat on your knees or cross-legged and just check in. What do my hips feel like today? Where are you holding tension? And what's feeling good? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Breathe those arms to the sky, deep breath. Reach forward, hinge. Reach those hands out in front as far as they can. Come up on fingertips, shine the crown forward, press the hips back. Deep breath here. Exhale. 2 more. One more breath. Let it go. Walk those hands back towards you. We're going to switch the crossing of the feet. So bring the other foot in front and inhale, reach the arms up. Reach the hands forward. Reach, reach, reach. Keep a nice flat back. Stick your butt out behind you. And as you feel like you're going to fall forward, tent out those fingertips. Shine the heart. Shrug those shoulders down the back, keeping the spine nice and long as you stick your bum out behind you. Deep breath in. And out. 2 more. One more inhale. Exhale here. Walk those hands back towards you, and we're going to take a seated figure 4. So hands come behind, soften those elbows, both feet to the ground. Cross the right ankle over the left knee, flex that foot. Bring the chest towards the shin. If you'd like, you can walk that bum towards the heel and walk your hands towards your butt. You're looking for a place of stretch with no strain. Breathe into the outer right hip. With a strong flex to that foot, see if you can muscularly push that right knee forward. And you'll notice a deepening in the outer hip, stretch through that glute. Smile through it. You may notice that emotions, feelings, and thoughts bubble up while you're here. Allow them to come and allow them to go as best as you can. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath. We're going to bring that right foot to the ground, finding a spinal twist. If you need to bring that left foot out in front so the right sit bone plants, feel free to do so. Otherwise, you can keep that tucked under and just adjust those hips. Arms reach up, deep breath. Right hand behind, left arm hugs the knee in, or you can bring it to the outside of the knee, acting like a lever to deepen the twist. All that I ask is you keep that chin soft above the chest so that you're twisting from the belly and not the neck. 3 breaths here. Feel that right hip. Press the right foot into the ground to anchor yourself. 1 more inhale. Stay. Sweet little counter twist to the other side. Now listen carefully. We're going to do our best to keep the knees as they are and roll forward, finding tabletop with that figure 4 leg. It's going to take some adjusting. Work with that. Right toes are curled under, right knee is on the ground. Hands are under shoulders. Moving through cat-cow. As we inhale, we drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Now you're really going to feel this in the hips, and you may notice that you don't have nearly as much movement and mobility as you would if you were in a regular cat-cow. That's all right. Breathe into it. Deep breath in and out. 2 more. One more breath here. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Uncross your legs. Back on our seat we come. Feet out in front, hands behind. And that left leg crosses this time. Flexing the foot. We can walk that right foot in, walk the hips up, hands walk forward. All kinds of options here. Take what you need and breathe into the space, or maybe the lack thereof, in that left hip. Soften the eyes and the jaw. And if it feels good, maybe you exhale out of the mouth instead of the nose, getting rid of any tension that you're feeling in the body right now. Maybe even the corners of your lips turn up, finding a smile as you breathe. Take one more breath here. Exhale it out. We're going to shift the weight over. That left foot comes to the ground. Right foot walks over. Again, you can adjust those hips and maybe straighten out that right leg if you need. And then the arms reach up. Left hand behind. Right arm hugs the knee in or comes outside of the knee. Again, that chin is over the chest rather than looking behind the shoulder so that we keep that twist in the belly. Shrug shoulder down the back, deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Just one more breath here. We're going to take that sweet little counter twist to the other side. And again, if we can, keeping the ankle crossed over the knee, we find our tabletop on this side. So with that crossed legs, left toes are curled under, left knee hits the earth, shoulders over wrists. This time we inhale to cat pose and exhale to cow. You may notice that this hip is a little stickier than the other. That is our perfect imperfection. We tend to favor one side over the other, building strength a little bit differently between the two sides. Allow that to be. One more time, inhale to cat. Exhale to cow. Uncross the legs, left knee meets the right. Find your way into child's pose, hips to heels, hands reaching out. Feel free to bring those knees wide, giving room for your torso between your legs. Press the hips back. Feel the stretch in the low back. Inhale, tent the fingers, lift the head up off the mat. And as you exhale, walk those hands over to the right side. Left hand on top of the right hand, press that left hip back and away. Allow the head to hang between the arms. Breathe into the left side body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. Uncross the hands back to fingertips. Take a deep breath. Walk it all the way over to the left. Left hand plants, right hand on top. Right hips press away. Head hangs. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe it up to tall fingertips. Walk those hands out in front. Shift the weight, plant the palms, hips up, head down, downward facing dog. Bend the knees generously. Press the hands into the earth, armpits wrap towards the heart, ribs knit, booty up to the sky. Lift way up on tiptoes. Bring those heels to the right. Left knee bends, right knee straightens. Press the ground away, really straightening through both elbows, stretching the right glutes. Inhale back to tiptoes. Over to the left, we drop those heels, right knee bends, left heel plants. Press the ground. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale to toes. Exhale, find your dog. Just for a breath or two. Feel the strength in the body, in the arms. Deep breath in. Side out. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Step it or help it up between those hands. 4 movements of lunge. Squeeze the inner thighs. Be up on fingertips if you have blocks. Feel free to plant them under the hands. Squeeze the midline. As you inhale, reach the chest forward. Gaze goes up. Exhale. Press the front foot into the ground. Chin to chest. Round the spine. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Press the ground. Curl. One more. Breathe it in. Curl it. Take an inhale. Begin to straighten that front leg. Parsvottanasana. Keep the ribs on the thighs. Crown reaches forward. Maybe those hands can plant, maybe not. Squeeze the inner thighs. Keep that back heel lifted. Press the ball of the front foot into the ground and breathe into the outer right hip. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. And out. One more breath here. Soften that front knee. Press back, downward facing dog. Come on forward, plank pose. Exhale, lower to the earth. Stretch those legs out behind, hands light on the mat. As you inhale, pull from the back body. Cobra pose. Gaze straight down. Exhale and lower. Curl the toes, bend the knees, press up through tabletop and back to downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, take a deep breath. Step it or help it in between those hands. Up on fingertips, reach the crown, squeeze the inner thighs. Take a deep breath here, shine forward. Exhale, press the front foot, chin to chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. One more time, breathe it up. Curl it in. Inhale, find neutral. Begin to straighten that front leg, Parsvottanasana. Maybe you walk that back foot in. Keep the heel high, ribs towards thighs. Squeeze the inner thigh. It's going to feel different here than it did last time. Be all right with that. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Stay.
Soften that front knee. Right knee comes to the ground, left knee meets it. Sit back on your heels. Hands to thighs.
As you inhale, bring the hands towards you. Lift the chest and the gaze. Really stick your butt out behind you. Cow. Exhale, tuck the tail.
Cat. Hands come to the knees. Inhale, lift.
Exhale, curl.
As you come into cow pose,
hold it here for a breath. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and stick your butt out. Feel how that stretches the back of the hips and all the way down the sides. On your next exhale, cat.
Tuck the tail, hold it here. Broaden the back, pull the shoulder blades apart. Chin to chest. Feel a stretch in the upper spine. And we move. Inhale, cow.
Exhale, cat.
Go slow enough that you can articulate all of the movements, finding the space and the stretch
in everything that you're doing.
When we move with intention,
we tend to take better care of ourselves.
We notice what we need,
and we can get rid of what we don't. One more round, cow to cat.
Walk the hands out in front, uncurl those toes, tap the tops of the feet on the earth.
Come up onto fingertips, right leg steps up. Find a short lunge so that hips are stacked over back knee, front knee stacked over ankle. Cactus those arms. Hug the center line. Lift up. Again, we curl it in.
Now you're going to feel this in the front of the left quad.
Deep breath here. Exhale, curl.
Inhale.
Curl it in.
2 more. 1 more breath.
Curl.
Release, reach the arms,
Deep breath. Hands in prayer. Lift the heart. Stay upright and twist. Press the palms together. Shrug the shoulders down the back. Hug the center line. Just 1 more breath here. Bring that left elbow outside of the knee. Continue to press the palms, lifting your ribs off your thighs. Maybe you look over that right elbow. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Stay in the twist. Reach the arms up, uncurl. Palms to the earth. Curl those back toes under. Press it back, downward facing dog. Come forward, plank pose. Halfway or all the way, chaturanga. Up, dog or cobra. Put those knees on the ground. Sit back on the heels. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just feel the body for a couple breaths. Hands walk out in front, left foot steps forward. We find that short lunge. Cactusing the arms, tuck the tailbone. Even just being here, you should feel a front hip flexor stretch. Cactus the arms out. Take a deep breath into the chest. Exhale, chin to chest. Hands come together. 4 more. Three. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath in. Curl. Release the hands, reach them up. Hands in prayer. Take a deep breath into the chest, press the palms, stay upright and twist. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Right elbow to the outside of the knee. Continue to press the palms. Lift yourself up and off the ribs as you squeeze the inner thighs together. Deep breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Stay in the twist. Release, reach it up, deep breath. Hands by the front foot, lift that back knee, down dog, press it back. Inhale, plank pose. Halfway or all the way, chaturanga. Up, dog or cobra, downward facing dog. So it would not be happy hips without a pigeon. So we're going to bring that into the fold before we close it up. Take right leg high, sparkle those toes. Step it up between the hands, walk it across to the left wrist. Bring that left knee down, right knee down. Walk the hands back towards the hips. Allow the hips to be heavy, straight down to the mat. You don't want to reach over to that right hip. You're going to lose a lot of that stretch. So if you feel yourself floating and you're not digging it, put a block there. Breathe in here, and when you find your square, reach the toes out in front, shrug the shoulders and lift the chest. Keep a strong flex in that front foot. Deep breath. Take one more inhale. Begin to walk those hands out in front. Maybe you come to forearms. Maybe you have a block under your forehead. Maybe you stack your fists and your forehead rests. Be wherever you are. This may be totally different than last time you were in this pose, and that is A-okay. The fact that you're here right now, breathing and stretching, is all that matters. Give yourself that grace. Take 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale it out. Walk it up to tall arms. Plant the hands and gently press back, down dog. Bring that right leg up. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Hip mandalas if you'd like. Straighten out that leg behind you. Knee comes into the chest, out to the side, up and back. In, out and up. Really press the ground away with those hands. Reach it tall, lay it down. Deep breath in, side out. Left toes lift, inhale. Step it up between those hands, walk the foot towards the right wrist. Right knee comes down, left knee comes down. Walk that left leg out behind you as you come on up, tenting out the fingers towards the body, allowing the pelvis to drop as square as you can get it. Again, a block under that left hip may be helpful. When you find your square, release the toes. Breathe into the hips for a couple breaths. Feel the strength. Feel the stretch. 1 more inhale. Bring it on down. Walk those hands out in front. Maybe the forehead rests on folded arms or on stacked fists. We're here for 8 slow, deep breaths. Allow what to come up, what comes up to come up. Breathe into it. Feel it. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in and out. 1 more breath. Let it go. Walk it up to tall arms as gracefully as you can. Make it back, 3-legged dog. That left leg comes up. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Straighten it back out. Hip mandalas. Knee comes in, out, and up. 2 more. Last one. Straighten that leg out. Left toes meet the right. Knees come down. Hips to heels. Then hips find one side. Feet to the other. Reach those legs out in front. Give them a little wiggle. I'd like to take 1 forward fold here. We're going to do Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. If you feel like you really have those knees up high, bring some blocks underneath for support. You can grab around the feet, peace fingers on big toes, or grab the ankles depending on where you are today. Inhale, breathe into the chest, allow the knees to soften. Hinge forward. Hinge until you can't hinge no more, and then allow that head to drop. See if you can let go of trying to press the knees down and let them just open. Breathe into the back body, breathe into the back of the hips. Deep inhale. Exhale. Breath in and out. 1 more round. Side out. Hands walk back up. And find a seat. I invite you to come back to this practice anytime that you found that you were sitting for 8 hours and you only got up for lunch. Or you took a really long bike ride in the morning, you didn't do anything for the rest of the day. Or you just want to wind down with a gentle flow at the end of your workday. Whatever you use it for, I hope it fits you well. Please let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the short class, and I will get some more of these out to you. In the meantime, be well. Listen to your body. May the light shine on your path. Namaste.